Hey, Blue X, first in the house. How you doing tonight? Oh my. Uh, Stab Swift. A hair below average speed. Very low defense. Useless ability. Cannot hit Ghost type. It has a lot of health, but low defenses, and at times will be outsped. Do we consider a pivot? So right, I muted myself to sneeze at one point, and I forgot to unmute. Thank you, Adam. Been talking to myself this whole time. I missed the goal bat. I wasn't looking. We could do the goal bat. Well, I appreciate you coming in and acknowledging my muted mic. So thank you. Yeah, I was talking about the bad moveset, and I said that I think, if I'm not mistaken, triple kick checks accuracy for each hit. So if we had compound eyes, we would actually always hit 3. I would have to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's like triple axle. Special defense is a little too low. Air Cutter is special and not physical. If it was wing attack, it'd be really good. Water Veil makes it so it cannot be burned, which is not bad for a physical attacker, but I wouldn't say it's a top priority when I don't learn any moves in my strongest physical move is 35 base power or at most 60. So the Machamp is fast, but it has slow start. And for the fact that it's a little bit faster than us, makes it hard to like give a good scout for a second ability. Though I do want to try the Golbat. Friendship evolutions are good. Possible Venusaur, Charizard, Gyarados, Drifblim. Would it even be bad if it was like Drapion? We've had a good Golbat evolution into Muck before, like this hyper offensively special attacking fast Muck. There we go. Nasty plot, okay. I see you. Oh, modest. Okay. Whoosy! Welcome back. How you been? Crank that in the house. How you doing, Crank? You absolutely blessed us, Koozie. Nasty plot, modest evolution. I'm hyped for this. You just need to get special attacks. I couldn't think of another title for the video, so I was like, you know, the end of the year is almost here. How many days are left? Aurora Beam? Articuno evolution? Oh my gosh, if it evolves into Delibird, I swear to God. Delibird does not learn any level up moves. Ruh-roh. We're not gonna level up to 9. Nice, GG. Okay, what do we get? Wheezing. Now that's the special attacker. It's a little slow. Huh. Not terrible. This would slap as a special attacker though, yeah. Air Cutter, Sniper, high crit rate. Arrow Blast. Technically Razor Wind, but I'm trying to think of a better answer. It's not a lot. Technically could always use a Lansat Berry. Low health equals +1 crit rate. I do think we Scout. We're a little slow. Esper Wing, true. I think that's Gen 8. Like, I was trying to think of like Fire, Steel, Rock, Ghost, Bug. There's no water move on the special side. Speaking of water Pokemon, hello there. Judgment. Really good special attack. Alright, I'll leave it up to you guys. Level 9 for Alligator. Or stick with the good nature, nasty plot, wheezing. Yeah, I did say Razor Wind after saying Aeroblast, but I was trying to think of a better answer. So that's not really a good high crit rate move. Hits both targets, but it's a 2-turn move. Three moves off winning on wheezing. Yeah, most high crit rates are physical moves, which I can see how that is a thing because it ignores Intimidate. If you get a high crit or you hit a critical hit, so it's a little bit of a balance to Intimidate. Only move we saw was Judgment. We had to be careful to not get one shot, and it was faster, so I went for the run to hopefully escape, which we did, luckily. Looks like for alligators, the low spawn got lucky to see it first. In case something is wrong with the for alligator, it's good to just double check over here. Blue friendship. That would require us to have to run back and forth for 10 minutes straight. Nasty Claw special attacker Modest is really interesting, and like the defenses aren't too bad. It's the speed that really makes me, the speed and no moves is what really makes me like consider the pivot. Because we know for alligator has speed and has one good move. We get a special move at 10, it'll run. Damn, that's fast. Or at least above average. Could be 16 at 5, which is doable. Well, it's only going to be like 16 speed at level 8, which is a good chunk off of the 20 average. If it was 18, it wouldn't be so big of a deal. We have had a wheezing run. I don't remember everything about it. So you guys are locking in for wheezing? It's up to you guys. Hey, Paris Gupta in the house. Long time no see. How you been, Paris? Doing alright, Paris. Thank you for asking. We were not 500 subscribers in last time you were here. Very exciting stuff. Makes sense, Adam. Rightfully so, to blame me. Good throw. my gosh, one more. Okay. Right, we get to level 10. That was tough. Oh gosh. That's painful. Next move at 15. When the moonlight hits your eyes, that's amore. Why are you running this trash? You're right. I don't know, I relate. Been wheezing a lot myself. I just had to run it. Good crit. Good crit. Sniper! Yeah, right? Where are his legs? The jump kick. Does he just use the smaller head? I mean, at least he's a little bulky. He's not really taking damage. That level 5 per ugly with Earthquake I thought was gonna do more. I hope we have some nasty plot armor, because we're gonna need some. I have not yet played Legends EA. Nasty plot armor has to be Goku level. Yeah, we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna be struggling in here for sure. Then that's deuce a little. I guess that's only 30, right? Nasty plot armor. I'd be interested in trying it. I just need to focus on paying bills before buying that game. 15. Yeah, good monotype. 490 BST. So it's not like the worst BST. In a vacuum, fighting in bug aren't too bad. That was an unfortunate aftermath though. Flamethrower. I take Lava Plume. Okay, new move right here. Dig. Better than Arm Thrust. I think we get rid of arm thrust. I'd rather rely on jump kick than hitting a 2 to 5 hit move. It's looking a bit rough, yup. 19 for the next move. Everyone has Earthquake. It's insane. I'm actually lucky he didn't click Earthquake there because it would have done double damage. I realized that as soon as I clicked it, and I was like, well, it's too late now. Uh-oh. It's kind of surprising it's doing this amount with no attack. Gonna freshen him up with another heal. Noise. He is trying his best. That is true. Glad I put on that second heal. Good miss. Alright, we made it. One more fight. I did consider keeping arm thrust for the potential of like more crit scenarios to occur. But I figured long run it wasn't worth it. I gotta poison this guy. Nice. That was a crit. Should have clicked on the next turn. Get my Thunderbolt. So glad I saved one. Ooh. Oof. Praise Lord Helix. That's that nasty plot armor right there. Substitute. On a bulky Pokemon it can work, but that more for late game than early game. I think I gotta give up on it. I'm barely making it by with what I have. And I'm not giving up Nasty Plot for it. But very good heals. Heals definitely got us through that. Still have 2 more. I bet Weezing, without being evolved into it, it wouldn't have had Nasty Plot, but I bet it would have had special attacks. Which means that if we somehow manage to get all the way to the end with the move relay, we have access to his original moves. Ooh, learns Mean Look at 24. Or like Leech Seed. The Riz. Uh-oh. Okay. Poison for the win. Sunny Day. Don't have a fire move. Please. Dragon Claw. He's like, I have Fire Dragon. No, he does have a fire move. I gotta take him out. Damn, that would have been a crazy set right there. Made fun of him because his fire move was Sunny Day. So he was like, bet. I don't like the accuracy drop. Not with how heavily I've relied on jump kick. What is up with all of these ground moves? This is insane. Well, may as well just full send it. Dang. Oh, it's a level 20. Well, it was a good run. Yeah, I couldn't take out the ace. Luster Purge. But on level up, 33 was our first. Razor Wind, we did get Razor Wind, funny enough. Dark Pulse would have been cool. Psychic, Bubble Beam. I mean, long term, he could have gotten something set up for him. No second ability on Machamp. Gator, Klutz, oof. More of a physical than a special. Oblivious is okay, but I would have taken Oblivious over Klutz. Jump kick, Thunder Fang, Rock Throw, Rolling Kick, Fire Punch, or Sphere. Iron Head. No Bubble Beam. Sad. Well, Kuzi, thank you so much for joining. Mr. LeBear, welcome. Good to see you again. Just finished your first week at your new job. It's really nice. Coworkers really chill. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I actually worked my new job today. Long shifts, but really simple. I mean, half the time I'm playing RuneScape on my phone. Just sitting in a chair, waiting for customers, so... It's a good gig. Take it. I got a second job working at a vape store. Needed a new vape. Been going there for about a year. The owner was there when I went, and I was about to walk out of the store, and I was like, hey, just curious, you hiring? Told him my work experience in sales, and hired me on the spot. Half the reason I don't use face cam is because I don't want to be vaping on camera. The other half, which is the bigger half, is the lights really just drain. I can either have like a really bad lighting setup, or I can have proper lighting setup and then very quickly look super tired and worn out from just the blaring lights at my eyes. I need to get like those tinted, like umbrella type, whatever they're called, things in front of the lights. Or just better lights. But that's $1 spent another day. Switch to cigs. I mean, I've dabbled in cigarettes occasionally. Usually when I just had nothing else. Back in the day, I used to do spliffs as well. Just when I didn't have enough. Ooh, that's a tough choice. What do you guys think? Lapras has higher BST. Electabuzz can evolve into Magnezone. Oh, that's rough. That is not a handsome sight right there. When you look at a Pokemon, see double stab and it's still terrible. But it is a monster of a tank. This is gonna be a big, big fish to take out. Let's think about animals at the zoo. Such a stat and got excited until I saw the stats. Oh yeah. I saw Water Gun and I was like, alright, it's a good start. But then very quickly saw the 7 speed, looked at offense. It's like, oh gosh. Like, it would have been shy under average offense on special attack if it was neutral. The fact that it's a minus special attack, it wouldn't even be worth trying to run like a nasty plot set on such a slow Pokemon. Stats that only a mother can love. For real. Well, what was the worst Marvel superhero? Iron Fist. Couldn't get it though. You'll find something, Mr. LeBear. Iron Fist had some moments, just not many. Its moments were really when other characters ended up in his show. Good throw. I think Flail actually would have KO'd me when he was at 1 HP. Aqua Tail, dude. Chill with the water moves. The Inhumans was also very bad, I agree. Eternal. Yep. The Eternals had a better moment in the Marvel Zombies than they did in their entire movie. That's true, Adam. But origin stories can be just like a vanilla script and still be good. Like it doesn't really need to be much for origin stories to like have a good hook. It's what they do with the character and like how they portray it that really like makes it hold. Daredevil's a great example. The fact that he got so into character, like to have the head movements and the blank eye stare. Hard to get into character as Iron Fist when it's a rich billionaire who ran away from home and was taught the ways of being a superhero. This be somewhat salvageable if the nature was swapped. It can be slow as molasses, want to be even slower leaning into it. I mean, I wouldn't want the minus special defense. I do like the plus special defense. It makes it extra tanky. Like, really good health in that double defense. It's really good. I mean, if it was minus attack or minus speed, see, like, you wouldn't really want to run Gyro Ball on this. 5 PP. Can't really get much slower than this, so a minus special attack I think would just hurt it more than it would help. But if it was minus attack, I guess you could justify it. Still need to watch the newest Daredevil Born Again season 1. I had tried to start watching it at one point when it first came out, and I fell asleep on it a couple times, and I just never brought myself to watching it. It good here. Can't be slower than me. That's not allowed. It could be stalled. I don't know. Level 6 being 8 speed. And Aqua Tail did a considerable amount of damage. Sure, it's stab, but it's like we have 9 attack. And the moveset wasn't that good. I want to say it's like probably all special defense and special attack. It's probably like a bunch of mid-max stats. Hey, Christian in the house. How you doing tonight? Dropped your mate off at the airport? Nice. Safe travels to him on his flight. Uh, we had a Golbat evolve into a Weezing with a great nature of modest on a special attacker, but we had no special attacks. And somehow we made it to the gym, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we made it to the gym, but we lost at the ace, the level 20 Blastoise, with no special attacks and 3 physical moves. It was just no chance beating that Blastoise. Like it had nasty plot and 3 physical attacks, and then just didn't get anything on level ups. It's good evolution, bad moveset. No, don't let me go down like this. I owe 3 Zuko cams. You know, lately he actually has been laying on my lap more and more. I could probably get it set up again in the future. Tonight he's not. I don't know where he is. He's probably in the bedroom. That's where he was earlier. But yeah, he's been chilling on my lap a lot more lately. So that is possible. Yeah, he's been a good Zuko. He's been a little bit of a bad Zuko, but for the most part, he's been a good Zuko. Behaved Zuko. Normal Zuko. At least Meditite only has 1 attack. It is super effective. Kuriyama! Dude, it must be something up with no, that might be stall. Yeah, that one might be stall. So it's either stall Hariyama or slow Gengar. Because he moved second before the skill swap, and then when we switched, he then moved first and took it back, and then he was moving second every turn after that. Yeah, I mean, we can technically run slow Gengar if the stats are good. I genuinely think, though, it's going to be like high special attack, high special defense, and then low stats. And it has 2 physical moves. Tackle and Ice Fang. Destiny Bond, and he doesn't learn any other moves. It's good to know. That was a crit. High attack, wow. Unburden, plus speed nature. Damn, that Lapras was just so tanky. I don't think Unburden saves it, though. A, it's not the easiest ability to create a scenario with in Kaizo. And B, at times 2 speed, it's average, right? Like 16 at 6. Minus special attack would have been interesting. Oh, he also had after. They both had aftermath. That's lame. Pair Song at 8. Stall. Yep. Effects for Venusaur. Poison Jab. Nature Power. Seed Bomb. Tank. Slow. Huge power, but wasn't a physical attacker. Calm Mind. Jeez. Imagine doing a poison heal set. Calm Mind, Stab, Mud Bomb, Ominous Wind. Flamethrower. Venusaur was okay. A little slow, but good moveset. Good stats other than a little slow. Heyo. The lax. Does he have thunder? Or weather ball? Because if they have like airlock, then it still has stab. No, the rival had thunder. Plot twist. Lava Plume, Volt Absorb, hidden ability. Gust. A lot of physical moves. Magical Leaf. Might not have been perfect. Earth Power Heat Wave. Bug Buzz. That could have worked. Muddy Water. Roar Beam. Heyo, hello. Serene Grace. Alright, alright. Minus special defense is really the only issue. And no special attacks. Yet. Stomp. 60% flinch. I would not consider it a split attacker. The plus special attack lets it be a little bit, like, a hair above average. I would honestly still consider it average. It would have just been considered more of, like, below average offense. Where there's a little bit too much in the attack, but not enough to make it like a good good offense to use. Secondary effects and special attacks. Quite a bit. Status, flinch, stat drop, just have to hope we're faster and we can get some flinches. Okay, we're faster. 1 flinch, 2 flinch, 3 is a win. Yeah, it would probably be 20 special attack at level 8, so average. Maybe 21, but I'm expecting 20. Kingdra is watching over us. Very nice. Yeah, Kingdra knew he should have taken Natural Gift and used the Berry Strat for Shedinja Answer and coverage typing. What do we think? Do we full send? Or do we scout? We have the speed to scout. We have a high BST Pokemon with a great ability. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to take a glance. Anything that's faster than us probably has no offense. For a level 5 to be faster than 22. Drizzle Golduck. Solar Beam is funny. But it would hurt. So I'm gonna run. I don't know how good. Like, Drizzle on a water type is more for offense. It's not as good for defense because of Thunder. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's better than Serene Grace. Yeah, second Bangermon. No moves. We are consistently cursed with one thing being wrong. Everything can go right, and we never find items. Ability can completely destroy perfect Pokemon. Wrong nature can destroy a perfect Pokemon. Take one quick look for the 5%. If we don't find it in 3 scouts, I'm not gonna do 100 scouts for it. The normalized Dusknoir, yeah. That was very sad. Guess we did see it. So yeah, it's either Drizzle, Golduck, or stay with this, hit level 9, pray we get a good special attack. Even if it's Aura Sphere and I'm not using Serene Grace, at least I'd be using my offense. Okay, we hit level 9. I mean, it's better than Healing Wish. Yeah, I can take the Citrus Berry out of Bugsy. Wouldn't hurt to continue scouting. Energy Powder, nice. I attack. Can't tell about the speed. Hey, Juice Boy, welcome, welcome. How many runs in? We are currently for the night or for the entire Kaizo experience. Kaizo experience 3,926. For the night, maybe 10, probably less. Yeah, it's kind of a gamble with the with the Machamp. I mean, it does have Shedinja answer, but other option is Munchlax. Go for the Friendship Evolution, try to get Blissey. Or Porygon Z. 6 runs in. The King. Don't want to risk the Friendship Evolution, yeah. 9 out of 10 times I get Kangaskhan or what's the other one? Miltank. I typically get subpar 500. I mean, I saw every other Pokemon. I may as well just fish out this last one, see what it is. Could end up being a gem. Nope. It's Zuko. Shaved. You move at 13. The flinches should really be coming into play, giving us that 2-shot opportunity. We hit those. Okay, new move. Thunder. Dono, welcome to the chat. What's the definition of a Kaizo? I'm playing an Emerald Kaizo on my phone. Really hard to beat. 3s and 4s. My level 7 Mudkip. So there's Kaizo Ironmon, where you run one Pokemon, everything is randomized, and all trainers are 50% higher than their normal level. So if they're typically level 2, they'll be level 3. If they're typically level 10, they'll be 15, etc. And with the randomization, right, they could have their ace Pokemon, higher level, be a legendary. So, about this melodic, on a technicality, natural gift can be a Shedinja answer if we hold the right berry for it. It's genuinely the obvious answer to get rid of natural gift. The alternate option is fissure. What do you guys think? There are some types we kind of would benefit having it. All of the Rotoms, Magazone, Giratina, Dialga, Steelix. So what Natural Gift does is when we hold a berry, which in this you're only allowed to hold a berry or an herb. So when we hold a berry, based on that berry's characteristics, creates a move of that typing at either 60, 70, or 80 base power, depending on which berry it is. So you can have like an Oka berry, which is fire resistance, be a fire type move at 60 base power. Or you could have, I want to say it might be like Frost berry, makes it a fire move. It might be something else, but like you can have a different berry and that also is a fire move, but it would be 80 base power. Fissure does get an accuracy boost, +1 for every higher level. The downside to Natural Gift is if we lose our berry to a Bug Bite or Pluck, if we use up the berry and then we don't have it after the fight or the rest of the fight, right? It consumes the berry. So you need to keep a constant stock of berries. I mean, wouldn't it be the first time we've run without a Shedinja answer? I don't know. Fissure has helped at the tower when we come across something that we don't have a good answer for, but we have the levels above it. With everything randomized, you can either find a lot of them that are just useless or have none. Right now we have Rock and Electric, so we would technically have a Shedinja answer with Charty Berry plus Natural Gift. Yeah, just gotta pray at 17 we get something that's viable. 60% paralyzed out of thunder. It's kind of interesting. Discharge lava plume would be cool. Ice beam. I have way too many scenarios where I miss on the very first Pokemon of the tower. They instantly paralyze or status me in some way, and then the rest of the tower is just pain. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna miss. Energy Root, great find. We hit those. Oh my gosh, he's Volt Absorb, really? I missed 2 of them just to find that out on 3rd. Silly Zuko. Hey, new move. Baton Pass, bro. Again! Again with the misses into a Volt Absorb. That's pain. Yeah, at least we're finding out who has Volt Absorb, but it's still just like... it's rough, because now I don't have any Thunders for the next fight. Never. You never skip. Come on, buddy. Please. Nice, thank you. No, I needed a flinch. Damn it. Felt like I was beating a dead horse, yeah. 37, the next special attack, Sludge Bomb. Muddy Water on the 4th gym. No hidden power. Muddy Water would have been nuts, but I don't think it would have been enough. Not with 85 accuracy. 10 PP. Shadow Ball. That would have been good. I could have healed. I'll admit, I could have healed, but... long term, it wouldn't have mattered, I agree. No worries, don't know. We've lost many of times. We're almost at 4,000 resets. Yo, Superman, welcome back. How you doing tonight? Agmar. Okay, okay, I can work with this. Earthquake is wasted, but if we evolve and we turn into like a split attacker, right? Like it's a physical attacker, but nature makes it also somewhat a special attacker, then it's still solid coverage. I feel that, Superman. Same here. Worked a 11-hour shift today and have another one tomorrow. Plus kind of cringe, true. But long term, I don't expect to stay a Magmar, right? It's inevitable to find the item to evolve. But I can see it at least sustaining through the rival and maybe to the next item area. Or maybe not. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Thank you. Normally I mute myself, but sometimes I just can't reach it in time. Power Whip. Probably better than me first. Yeah, spamming quick attack might have been an issue. Might have had to heal if he did that. Be first and the opponent uses self-destruct. Bro, that would be gnarly. I think we're kind of okay to look at our options. Haven't seen much yet, so 50-50. Could find something, we might not find anything. What's the random thought? Happens if more then we find the evolution item. We wouldn't be able to evolve because it does require level up. I think in theory you can use a rare candy at level 100. It doesn't get to 101, but it does activate the evolution. But I would have to like physically do it to know if that's a myth or fact. Probably would have been happier with a neutral nature. I think it would have been better. Especially for the level up, like evolution. Too physical, too special, whichever way it lands on the evolution, like, still has options. Kingdra, yo. No. No. Very balanced. Power Gym. Aqua Tail. Wake Up Slap. Tail Glow. Tail Glow, Frenzy Plant. Power Gem. Not enough special attacks. But it still would have done well, regardless. That's just sad. Better than the evolution on Magmar. Like, it would have been okay, especially if it was neutral nature, because it did have attack, it did have special attack, but it wasn't like min-max, where it could optimize. Kingfile, yeah. Slow King, Kingdra, Kingler. Just need to see Nidoking. Yeah, sadly no Duskstone. Wait, was it Duskstone or Moonstone? Because I feel like it was Moonstone that doesn't work. No Dusk. Crit. GG. I wasn't sure if it would work, but +6 allowed us to just only need to hit once. Hey, I said we just need to see Nidoking. There he is. Force Sphere Dragonair, but no special attack. It did 1 damage. Okay, that was a crit. Okay, it did 4 damage, but still. Yeah, our special defense is average at best. So that is not a strong Dragonair. So we either keep Kingler or we pivot to Dragonair. Skarmory technically could be an option. Don't know what its speed is like. Pokemon Monsters, happy birthday! I hope you have a wonderful day today. Big 2-9. Volt Breaker Tangrowth with speed honestly wouldn't hurt, just making the pivot to pivot stab. Special attacker. It's not great, but I think it's better than what it was. Superman, have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. Got a PlayStation 4 for your birthday? Hell yeah. We have Shedinja answer even though we don't need it. We don't have to lock into keeping this. It does have the nice benefit of 16 level up moves. 535 BST. Fast and strong. Oof, not strong enough. Ooh. Yo, let's go. Praise Lord Helix. Smog. 20 base power, 70 accuracy. Worst move in the game. Run Tangrowth, we don't see it often. Ooh, Walrein. That's a nice one too. So we are not allowed to hold any battle items. The only items we are allowed to hold would be a berry or an herb. So that would be white herb, power herb, and mental herb. Any berries. Berry juice. Resistance. Stat boosting, etc. Yeah, grass poison definitely better. Synergy for ground, neutral damage, and then psychic over poison. I can explain like the rules to 100% if you would like, because there are things that I didn't cover. Oh yeah, early game chaos. It's the lab nightmare. Stuck at the lab, first phase of the game. Stab Bind Whip, I didn't even think of that. Color change. Espeon. Oh my. That hurt. Okay, so we can either stay with Tangrowth. We could make the Espeon pivot, or Walrein. That low defense is scary though on the Tangrowth. I am worried about no speed Espeon. Welcome back, Black Flare. Mold Breaker is nice. Defensive abilities can be ignored. So like, it's a very specific type of classification. So, good example is like Signal Beam can confuse. If they had the own tempo, we could ignore own tempo. If their ability was no flinches, like Magic Guard, or not Magic Guard, Shield Dust, or Inner Focus, we can flinch with Bite. If they have Filter, we can ignore that. It doesn't ignore like if we use a contact move and they have Flame Body. Mold Breaker also breaks Wonder Guard, correct. So we don't need to keep Bite or Fire Spin. The only purpose of keeping it is in the event that we lose our ability to always have backup. So run it or pivot. Run it. At least it has one move that it can rely on. And stab times 4, even at 35 base power, and no attack stat, it's still extremely strong. You already have a name for it? Well, we still follow the rule of it has to beat the gym, but you can share the name if you're excited for it. How many letters? I believe it's 10. Not enough Tangrowth to use. True. We don't see it too often. Usually when we do, it's not good. Either bad ability or bad stats. Mudshot. Okay. I could see that being over Fire Spin. It's a little bit stronger, a little bit more accurate. A little bit more coverage. Heracross Skarmory, or all of the fire fighting types. Infernape, Blaziken, Monferno, Combusken. I mean, Fire Spin's not really going to cover Heracross and Skarmory. We can get Energy Ball. That would be huge. I would accept Grass Knot, but it's not as good. Oh, my controller's acting out. 1 second. Come on. Reconnect. Oh yeah, Crank. Damn, what the hell is happening with my controller? Guess I'm gonna have to do it wired. Alright, good luck, Tangrowth. We also ignored Levitate, which is pretty cool. Vine Whip is 35, yeah. Oh, Tackle, oof. Oh, you're talking about PP, not base power. My bad. Yeah, I was mixing it up with the one that's 35. There's another one that has a lot more. Just can't remember what it is. PP gets blocked. Wow, YouTube. Gonna have to use the Lumberry if I want to get through this tower. Oh boy. Oh, Flame Body, really? I just got rid of the burn. I can't walk it off like a poison. I think that's GG. Ow. Just hoping you wouldn't go for that. Oh, and he got the crit. Oof. Unfortunate. Man, we would have been at close to max health if he didn't hit the crit. My child. Come on, one more potion. Or a burn heal. Would also be nice. Full restore. Starting to hate this tower. Rayquaza with Flame Body is ridiculous. We might have to skip the last fight. If I can one-shot everything, we have a chance, but... Confusion hits itself. Oh! One-shot anyways. Nice. And my child. Okay, okay, okay. Risk it for the biscuit. Tortellini for the run. I mean, if we one-shot with Signal Beam and Mudshot, we would get through it. We risk it for the biscuit. I want that level up move. Yup, there's one. Level up. Charge. I don't have any electric moves. Plus special defense is okay, but not needed. Yes, yes, let's go. Worth it. That's okay, we're getting a good TM. Trust. Good crit. Alright, no damage, no heals. What we got is a robot berry. And 69 health. Okay, 1, 2. My child's chip damage is unfortunate. 3. Magnitude. It's a physical move. Is it better than Mudshot? Probably not. Especially if we don't hit 7 or higher. It's more PP and it's 100% accurate. Nah. Okay, thank you for the rain. Okay, this is the ace. Final one. Good confusion. Perfect. Couldn't have done any better. Who needs heals? Poison sting. Ooh, that stings. Well, your wish was granted, Craig. He defeated the gym in order to be given a name. We are only allowed to use the TMs when given to us by a gym leader. So all of the TMs that are on the ground get randomized, and we pick them up just to see if we can potentially find out what a future gym leader will have. But only until we get it physically from the gym leader can we use that TM. And those are the only ones we can use. Mom Spaghetti. Tangela. Tangela. How do you say Tangela? Tangela. Yeah, I thought of a joke when I when I read it. Tank a lot of balls in your mouth or some shit like that. I could do click table. Get to the ball. High HP mons have low cash rates. Is that a thing, or are you just pulling my leg? Or do you mean high HP as in 100% HP versus 50 base HP? You're talking about 100, like, percentile? Yeah, as a clarification of what you're saying, you're talking about percentile, right? If they still have 100% versus 50%, which I do not mean to run. But I just can't do damage. I'll end up killing it, even if I use a weak move. You're talking about base HP as in, like, if it's 20 HP versus 40? I'm pretty sure it's based on percentile. If you're, well, that's talking more about, like, catch rates per Pokemon. I thought you were talking about, like, in the randomization, because their catch rates don't, from the vanilla, don't apply here. Magic Guard Facade would be a fun combo. Yup. That would be very interesting. Hustle, that's right. Magic Guard also works with recoil moves. So if you have, like, strong flying type, for example. So actually, even Tangrowth, right? Strong grass move, physical attacker, wood hammer. Yellow shard, nice. Bubble, psychic. Are you talking about Starmie? Red shard, nice. Could also be talking about Slowbro or Slow King. HP up. Great finds right now. The Germ Pokemon. Bruxish? Uh, oh, I know it. Erosion is the middle one. What's the end one? My gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Heart scale, ayo. Reuniclus, thank you. I could see him in my head, I just couldn't get the word out. Yeah, don't worry, neither of you guys spelled it right, but I knew what you were saying. It is Reuniclus. Actually, Dono, I think you actually spelled it right. Yeah, you did spell it right. So, is the name for it Mom Spaghetti? The one flaw that I see in the catch rate theory that you're mentioning, Crank, is the legendary trio dogs are all the same level. They're the same tier of Pokemon, but they have different HP stats, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Yet they all have the same exact catch rate. I can double check on their health right now. Coon is 100. Entei, yeah, Entei is 115. Suicune is 100. Raikou is 90. So they all have different health amounts, but they're all level 40. And they all have the same catch rate. I don't think it's so much a different category as in it's a different calculation than the way you're describing it. Played red, blue, gold, and silver. Quit playing after them until Shiny Pearl. Every one since. There's a lot of Pokemon I missed out on. I actually still have my copies of red and blue. I have 2 original red and blue. I have leaf green. No longer have my sapphire, but I have my heart gold and soul silver. I never played Platinum, but I played the generation on Pokemon Showdown, so I knew the Pokemon. And then I played one from every generation after that. White, Black 2, X. No, I got Y. Sword, Scarlet, and Violet. I didn't play Omega, Ruby, or Sapphire, and I didn't play Let's Go Pikachu, and I didn't play Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. I still have my Game Boy, and I still have 2 of the original reds and 1 blue. One of the reds, the internal battery died, sadly, so the save file is gone. But the other one still had the save file. At least it did when I checked it last year. Platinum, heart gold, soul silver, emerald, leaf green. It's the opposite order of what I played, funny enough. Yeah, exactly, Christian. Damn, you sold it because you didn't know of the battery. Yeah, if he was able to do like a battery swap inside of it, probably made bank off of that sale. New move at 26. Before this run loses, I want to see a Shedinja. I just want to have the satisfaction of not clicking an answer on it. I want to click something that resists, like a Mud Shot or Vine Whip. Yeah, I want some vengeance on a Shedinja for all of the pain it's put me through. Like that Blissey with Water Absorb, how many heals I wasted. Just for its last move to be a water move. Okay, we should level up on this next Mon. Good confusion. Nice. Come on, good move, good move. Attract. Do we think Mom's Spaghetti is attractive? Don't know. So everything is randomized, but the one ability that is not randomized to other Pokemon is Wonder Guard. It stays on Shedinja, who has 1 HP, but the rest of its stats and moves are randomized. So you still need to be careful on your moveset to like have an answer for it, or else you could just be sitting there and having nothing you can do except just take damage until it struggles itself to death. You have to PP stall it. And having Mold Breaker, we can ignore its ability. Attract is just not worth it. I mean, right now we have as good of coverage as we can get, and giving up a slot is not going to help. But also, like, not everything has a gender, and not everything is going to be a male. So I just don't think it's worth it. Nah, you good, Dono. Trust me. People get up to a lot of shenanigans in the chat. Adam V one time was like, "What's that weird sound on your mic?" And so I unplugged it, thinking there was something wrong with it, and then I was having problems with it after plugging it back in, and he was like, "Yeah, there was no weird sound." He was just pulling my leg, yanking my chain. Anything Christian says we should do, we do the complete opposite because he ends up saying the complete wrong thing. If it's between a Magikarp and a Typhlosion, and he said run Typhlosion, we gotta run Magikarp. So many weather abilities. Am I doing laundry? For some reason, my computer just has a choice of overclocking the fans from time to time, and right now the fans are going crazy. If it's really bad, I can try to make it not be so invasive to your sound. Nah, I'm not ignoring. I just muted myself when there was nothing to say, so that way you didn't have to have the sound. I was hoping it would calm down a little bit, but it's still buzzing. One day I'll have a better mic and it won't pick up like audio sounds outside of a specific range from the mic, and you guys wouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. So I missed stab extrasensory. Okay, one shot, nice. New move. Giga Impact, bro, come on. I misclicked, but he threw by changing into a fire type. Let's go. It's all part of my master's plan. Alright, GG. Good flinch. That's fine, 1 damage is fine. Hey, Kinalina, happy Saturday. First runner of the night. Hoping it goes far. Hoping we learn some better moves. Good flinch. It's not for you, Dono. I haven't played it yet. I've watched it, and I've seen people have issues with like, some of the button arrangement is like switched, where like throwing a Pokeball is in a different spot. No, no, not the double up. The burn and the confusion with a crit Couldn't have had a worse turn. You can remap all of the buttons? Oh, that's nice. I only saw a comment in it, like, while somebody was doing it, like, kind of a playthrough. I jumped into their stream, saw they were playing it, saw them mention that. Ooh, that hurt. I gotta go for the confusion. Yeah, GG. He crit anyways. Sad. Metal Burst. Magnet Bomb. Punishment. Extra Sensory. Okay, that would have been something. Wouldn't have been everything, but it would have been something. Physical attacker with double special attack stab. Oof. Hate to see that. Drill Peck, Earth Power. Stone Edge, Air Blast. And not having heals was also difficult. Physical attacker, as expected. Double stab, again. Only had color change. Oof, stall Dragonair. Soundproof, special attacker. With Aura Sphere, bro, that could have been gnarly. The odds of getting it to 55? 0.001%. But soundproof, special attacker, Aurora Beam, Aura Sphere, Ring Out, Draco Meteor. Tri-Attack, Shadow Ball. Well, unfortunately, I have another open to close shift tomorrow. Another 11 hours. So I will be ending here so I can get some sleep. I was gonna keep pushing if Tangrowth kept pushing, but fortunately just no heals to make us through. Yeah, hoping to be back tomorrow. Depends on how tired I am after I get out of work. That will determine if I go straight to bed or play some more Kaizo. But thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Kinalina. I appreciate it. Thank you, Christian. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and better luck next time. Have a good night. Peace.